And we're back like we never left. So, Willie, let's go back to the question. What's running through your head when you going on the board for the first time?
For the first time, I thought, I said, man, it's gonna be hard. I said, at that time, you knew who the pro board panel was, and I'm going. The first thing coming across my mind is the victim. How the victim's gonna respond to a person accused of killing their loved one. How they gonna respond? How emotional they're going? How much it will gonna persuade the board and vote in my favor of either making parole or denying parole. Because, it was like, they were creating like it was a black on white crime. And we're in the state of Louisiana. So you know how that is. Everything dealing with black on white is racial and is more, I can put this, is more, it gonna run on the news every day. Compared to if it was a black on black crime. You might hear it Monday and 2-3 weeks you hear it again. But dealing with a black on white, it gonna run on channel 12, 3, and 6 every day.
Every day.
Every day.
It's more political side.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, I just used to just say, God, if it's your will, whatever happens, gonna happen. If it's good, then even if it's bad, it's your will. So I roll with it. I roll with it like that. And doing the write-up, I ended up getting denied. So once I got denied, at first, it was a year, and you go up on the board, but they come back and change the law and made it 2 years.
What the write-up was?
The write-up was.
No, explain what a write-up is.
Yeah. To the people that don't know.
All right, a write-up is a rule infraction and go dealing with if you get busted with contraband, sex offense, or what it is, malingering.
Sex offense, people in society will think a sex offense is a rape. Yeah.
No.
So explain
to them
what
sex
sex offense, or explain to them what you was written up for.
I was written up for sex offense with a female.
Female.
On the rodeo ground. In a porta potty. Wasn't no male or nothing like that, so I don't know what that.
Did y'all hear what he said?
That comes from.
Female.
Female.
You was in Angola having sex with a female. Not a male.
Not a
A female.
A male.
On the rodeo ground. In the porta potty.
In the porta potty.
And you was caught.
And I was caught. Well, I was told though.
Somebody told you.
Who told on you like that? They don't ever stop snitching. They snitched on the streets and jail everywhere.
They ain't want this man to have sex.
Why you hate on the man? Because man get him in peace.
Yeah, with his woman.
With his woman.
Your mind and your mind already kind of physically locked up.
Oh,
Don't lock that up.
Oh,
You don't lock that up. It's
What's
not-
wrong with him?
So Willie was in Angola having sex with your female, right?
Yeah,
And you was written up.
I was written up.
That's a rule infraction.
That's a rule infraction.
That rule
Took the
infraction.
trustee status and everything.
Took the trustee status.
He was a Class A trustee.
Class A trustee. Took my trustee status. Sent me to the block, stayed block. Well, football kicked in.
Yeah.
So I stayed in the
They
block.
gonna get rid of play out the trailer.
That was in
They gonna burn
October.
y'all then.
Yeah.
They gonna burn y'all.
So I stayed in the block. So what? 30 days?
You stay on, I know that.
Yeah, it was. That happened what? The second rodeo, that was in October, and I was back in population for Christmas.
Sure would.
Because I ended up going to visit for Christmas.
Well, they blowing you out, they said bail for
They
you.
said bail.
They were like, man, we're gonna get with it.
Gotta get Will out. We got to have with it. The quarterback, oh man, we got to have it.
So to give the listening audience an explanation so y'all can understand what we mean is, so in Angola, you got dormitories and you got cell blocks. The dormitories is where you get most of your freedoms at. So you're in a big old warehouse with like 80, 90 some other prisoners. But you get freedom so you can move around. In the cell block, you just in a cell with one other person.
You gotta tell them about the heat.
Yeah,
And in the warehouse,
heat
is like in the garage where they fix cars at something.
I don't know.
It's not the real heat though.
This is heat.
Tell them what kind of heat.
This is heat on another level.
That's the heat that our slave masters told, our slave ancestors told us about.
For real.
Because you got 4 rows of bunk beds.
Oh,
I think it's what, 12 beds on a row, 24 people on a row. It was.
When I first got there with 93 people in the dome.
Yeah, that was,
When I first got there.
yeah, and you got what? 4 urinals, 4 toilets, and 4 showers. With
And if you scared to sit on the side of the next man, take a crap,
you gonna
or
lock
take a piss,
your bowels gonna lock up on you.
so lock up on
You
you.
gonna be
And you got the shower, you got 8 people, what, 8 showers? 4 on each side?
yeah.
3 of them might work.
Yeah,
Yep.
one of them ain't gonna, if one of them ain't gonna never work. It's gonna always be
Always.
something messed up.
And if you scared to get in the shower,
Like a toilet.
man,
Almost all in every dome, one toilet gonna be messed
you
up.
got people that want to shower. Now you got some people want to shower by themselves
Yeah.
because they might want to pull on themselves.
And y'all don't understand what
Pull
pulling
on
on
yourself
yourself means. It means to release yourself.
Release some pressure. You know,
And so,
that hand work good.
so-
You hear me?
Amen.
You know, they got a magazine or they got a phone,
yeah.
whatever.
Somebody going
Might
back
be
there with
going
something.
live with your gal on the phone. You see it, baby? It's going down.
I'm being faithful.
I'm being faithful. I'm giving it to you. Ain't nobody else getting it.
Yeah.
So Willie go to the cell blocks, and the cell blocks is you in Angola is punishment already,
Mm-hmm.
but the cell blocks is a deeper form of punishment. So it's just you and one other person in the cell. You don't feel really no air in the cell.
Oh,
It's
shit.
like, man, you can literally die in them cells from
Man.
heat exhaustion. And so Willie go in there and he don't stay no time because of his athletic abilities. And he comes back out.
He's a special
But
guy.
understand now, he just went on the parole board. And so now he got to wait 2 additional years before he can go back on the parole board for his chance at freedom. So is those the hardest 2 years of your jokes, or is the front part of your jokes is the hardest 2 years? The hardest part.
I'm gonna put it like this here. After my fall, and I went on the parole board and I got denied. The 2 years that I did to go on the board, go back on the board, was nearly hard as me coming back to the vision shed and telling my mom what I got denied for. Because if I wouldn't have had that write-up, I was gone.
There you go.
I was gone because I had all the criteria, I had everything that it need. Even though I had the write-up, I still had 17 months without a write-up. But he said that for that specific charge, he needed more time.
Long time.
So-
Ooh, that hurt.
So
When
what
they
he
denied
did
you.
was, yeah, it hurt. It hurt.
Ooh, that hurt.
I was talking about, I cried like I was 2 years old again.
Man.
But
Tell me
it,
about it.
it also opened up my eyes to, I'm not doing this jokes by myself.
No.
Even though my
Everybody.
family and friends on the outside, they still josing with me. And they did all they crossed all the T's on the outside for me to come home. And here I am
With the band.
with the bad news. So that was an eye opener because I did all that time and I don't wish this on nobody. Nobody, I don't know the feeling of losing your mama while you're in jail. I can't talk on that there because I never experienced it. But my goal was, I told God when I did do that, I said, man, look, if you get me out of this, I'm gonna walk a narrow spot all the way till it's time for me to go.
Was you on your tiptoe walking into
Was
the
I? You already know I was.
Ooh, we tell me
Man, when
about it.
I come out of them cell blocks this time, I'm talking about everything that was illegal, I shut it down.
I'm telling you, that,
I shut it down.
'cause they'll tell on you on anything.
And even though I shut it down, I still was portrayed of drug trafficking.
Yep.
And they would still shoot.
They gonna shoot them pistols
You know
at
what I'm
you.
saying? But
They just ain't got pistols on the street. They got them in jail.
They got a different type of person.
they got
Different type
word
of pistols.
pistols in
Word
jail.
pistols.
That'll keep you in prison.
You know.
Riding kites, sending it to the warden. Oh man, he's got drugs, he got phones, got knives. You up in the free woman face.
Yeah.
All kinds of
And
stuff.
the killing part about it is this. They be knowing you about to go home.
Yeah.
And they know that you walking a narrow and
And they
straight
trying to
line,
get you.
and they still try to get you for you won't, you know.
And
And
they don't want to see you go. No officer want to see you make parole or go home. They want you there with them to keep their job.
and I hate to consider our race like this here, but I got to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say all black people, but 65% of the black people, that scenario is the crabs.
For real.
If one almost about to reach the bucket, he gonna pull you
For
down.
real.
And you don't know if that crab gonna get out that bucket and throw a rope and pull all of you down. Pull you all of you down.
Real.
But they don't want to see nobody strive. And especially coming from us, we way from the top of the boot.
Top.
Well, we outnumbered between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, even though we had some good New Orleans Baton Rouge friends,
Yeah.
we outnumbered. And we still fight amongst ourselves. You got this crew from Shreveport over there, that crew from Shreveport over there. Like, I seen something that you posted the other day when I said, he's telling some real shit, right? Excuse my friend. He said, too many fake handshakes.
Too many
fake hugs.
Fake handshakes and hugs. That's what it is.
Because I was grown, if you give me a handshake and you hug, we brothers.
Yeah.
We locked in.
You hear me?
We locked in.
For
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
And that's been going on.
That's been going
Fake
on.
handshakes and hugs. Man, you know you don't like me, man. Come on.
So,
If I almost fake,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
give you, I might much nothing.
But you know, you have some come
You
with a
shake,
handshake
you
and
know,
a hug.
That's why you know
It
they
be
got
fake.
the one with the snake. When you shake hands, like know who hand you shake,
Yeah.
because that snake be trying to bite your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I call it the razor blade shake.
I'm telling you.
Cause you get close enough to clip my veins, I don't ever know.
Yeah.
And I'm slowly bleeding out because you started over me telling this and telling that to defeat me as a man or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a personal vendetta or something that might have happened 13,000 years.
So what advice would you give the youngsters out here today about the stuff that's going on, how they living, what they doing in society?
If you're not ready to be 93 people in the dome,
I'm telling you.
way away from home,
I'm telling you.
can't get a visit,
I'm telling you.
phone calls or $5-6 a phone
I'm
call,
telling you.
and commissary study going on,
I'm telling you.
put the filters down.
I'm telling you. Y'all heard that? UYNs?
Because
Cause some of y'all ain't gonna make it.
ain't gonna make it. And
It'll
it,
either be somebody girlfriend. They gonna have you with them little shots on. Or have you wearing makeup. Don't come there pretty and long hair. Oh, got them old coons looking at you. Throw that honey bun on your bed.
but and the thing is, the new generation now, we already know is computers, cell phone, video game, and guns. You ain't got no gun in jail.
So don't.
You ain't gonna get your little computer, but it gonna be,
You have to have that illegal.
illegal,
You know what
and
I'm saying?
you on your own.
And know what the computer is? Your cell phone, if you can afford one.
And I don't think you gonna be able to spend no $1,000 on no cell
That
phone.
might be $1,500 right now. We gone. So I don't know.
And then they tightened it down. They just got one, just got busted last week
Oh,
for a lot. Couple days before that, somebody got busted. They tightened it down.
But this is my message to the youngsters.
Yeah, get to them.
You're doing whatever it is you're doing. Eventually, somebody gonna tell on you, you ain't gonna get caught. But the thing is, when you go to jail, you're not the only one, Joseph.
For real.
Because you're gonna take money out your daddy pocket, you're gonna take money out your mama pocket,
Grandma.
and if you your grandma, and if you got sisters and brothers that's small, your dad and mama gonna have to take money from them to support you. And then when your parents do come see you, they gonna be violated. They gotta go through a machine. If the dog go out, they gonna, they gotta go in the room. They gotta get stripped and everything. So they Joseph just like you, Joseph.
For real. They locked up too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a part of the, that's a part of it that we don't talk about enough. Because man, your people get treated bad coming
Yeah.
to those cases, man. Your people might come. I mean, and this
He
is
might
just
say, he might get 30 minutes.
and it could be like this. Let's just say one of them women at the front gate like you, and you, my girl, coming to see me. She finna give you all type of hell.
For real.
Go back. You can't wear that
Can't
anymore.
wear that.
So you got to go way back down, miles out of the street to go buy another shirt.
I'm
Come
sure
back.
that you don't.
Oh no, that shirt ain't good neither. So you got to go back.
again.
So then you got to come. Oh, what you got in your pants?
And before you know it, you're going.
Yeah,
When
you
you
ain't got no
get it,
business.
you got 43 minutes to visit.
And then look at how you done treated her. So now she frustrated, don't want to come back because it's like, man, I got to go through all this here to come see you. But this is things that we don't. We tend not to think about it in things that we never foresee it.
For real.
So we take, like Willie saying, our people jokes with us. And then, man, we can make that jokes hard for our people. So, y'all better make some good decisions.
And then I don't really want. I might be jumping a little too far, but
Get to him.
when you do get in the prison system, I ain't gonna talk about New Orleans or Baton Rouge, I'm talking about Shreveport.
Yeah.
Our system down here is set up for you to go back.
For
The
real.
reason why I say that, we the only city in Louisiana that don't have no re-entry program. When we get re-entry program, we gotta go to Baton Rouge or New Orleans.
Yeah.
Because when I went up on the parole board, that's the first thing they ask you, well, if you get out, where you gonna go? The reason why I took the Baton Rouge route, wasn't necessarily because I had a female I was involved with, I was staying with it, because we didn't have no accolades down here.
For real.
So all my benefits had to come from up there and get myself straight to come back to Shreveport. Because
Do that.
we don't have no re-entry program where we can go and say, well, look, if you let him come to Shreveport, he's gonna be right here.
Right there.
And I'm ready to take him to get his, if he's eligible food stamps, a driving license, or a social security card, a birth certificate, I'm ready. We don't have that down.
We got it now.
Well, that's now.
Yeah, no. And we had to think of this in prison because
we don't have it.
that's why I'm afraid. All of us used to walk and talk like, man, we got to go do something because Shreveport don't have
We
nothing.
don't have it.
Hold on.
We ain't have nothing, but now, and then when you come, like, you get a lot of friction from the people in the city because they don't want you to have
They
nothing.
don't want you there.
And so Willie can take it a step further to say what puts us behind, mostly because the dirty politics displayed in Shreveport. Because people don't want to see people come home from prison to do nothing. They don't want to see people come home. Willie made this post the other day. Man, you've been out here, been gone for 28 years. Now you mad because I'm passing you up.
Yeah.
So people don't want to see us come home.
And
to
you've
do
been around here
nothing.
28 years,
Yeah,
and you still on the same block.
Yes,
And
doing
Willie
the
said
same
that, they
thing.
doing the
Doing
same thing. So now the politicians will say they'll get along with the people just to make sure that you can't succeed.
For
So
real.
you make it harder. Because man, in reality, this is something that we finna fight. You don't have to bring everybody in. We're the protected class. But look at how hard it is for us coming home from prison. It's hard for us to get a job.
For real.
We can't even get our own house.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So you make it like going back to prison.
Right before we got out, because I was the last one of our group that come home. We got two more left, Boise and Antonio. But before we came home, we was a part of this group. It was the Victim Awareness group.
Yes.
It was a special group because it went viral. I'm talking about it went so viral that the dude from Dateline came and interviewed us.
Yep.
And he sat down and he talked to us, and that's the first thing he said. He said, I've been around the prison, I seen how he said, how y'all stayed insane?
I'm telling you.
That's the only word they be want to know, how you stayed insane. You know what I'm saying? Not, and I know he's a journalist, so he supposed to ask me questions. But when your politics people coming out, your state representative or whatever, they come in with the negativity. Now,
Monroe.
what can we do to make sure that the next generation don't come in here like y'all?
Yes.
They got that in Baton Rouge,
New Orleans.
in New Orleans
Last year.
last year. You know what I'm saying? You got about, just in Baton Rouge itself, you got about four or five organizations that's booming.
Yeah.
And they getting people from Angola every day and they survive. And then they try to say this crime on crime is on uproar for the ones that's coming out of jail.
Yeah.
But if you do the research and see, ain't no but 2% of us going back.
For real.
You can go from the 10-2 to the lifers, to the juvenile lifers, to the 2045.
And
Drug charges. You might have what? Out of each group, at each crime group, 2 people out of all of them come back. So we looking at what, 4%? So what the problem is? It's not us, it's the system. Because the system is built it's a revolving door to let you go, come back in. Go back out, come back in. Because if I get 3 strikes, what it is, man, to go.
Right.
Life. I ain't gotta worry about you no more. I ain't gotta worry about your vote no more. I ain't gotta worry about it. And I hate to say this, dealing with the black person, but if I get enough black people in there for life, I don't have to worry about your seed growing no more.
I'm telling you, that's what they're trying to stop.
Or reproduction system.
You know what I'm saying? So
They don't want you to have no kids.
that's the thing. Because if you
But
go,
they ain't seeing that.
no,
They
they
can't
ain't
see
seeing
that far.
So if you walk,
What you say? Got a hell of a range on it. Boy, I like that. Show me that one.
so if you walk into an Angola Dome, and if you paid attention, you can see it. If you walk into the Angola Dome, if you go on this side, you're gonna be majority white folks.
Yeah.
But when you come to that second row on back, ain't no black.
And then let me tell you something too. If a white boy come in the dome, the white people gonna welcome him to the dome. They gonna see what he need. But if the black one come in, they trying to see the shoes on his feet.
What neighborhood we got some people with him behind.
You
They
know,
plotting.
they plotting to
You
get
know what
you.
I'm saying? So
They on that booty trail. I'm trying to tell y'all.
we gotta change the narrative, especially down here. You know, and that's why if you look at the Shreveport, the only city where the mayor changes every other year. Baton Rouge, they keep a mayor for 50, 60 years. New Orleans, the same thing. Even the district attorney. I think the last district attorney we had stayed was Paul Corbin. Everything has been flipped because everybody.
He's there for 30 years.
Yeah, everybody got their own agenda, and if you're not on my agenda, I'm finna get rid of you. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. When we seen why in this year legislation, I mean this president race, when they showed the southern state, it's already. So we know Republicans, you scratch my back, I'm gonna scratch yours. But we also know that when Republicans get in, they gonna mess it up, and then they gonna bring a Democrat in there, and then he gonna fix it, but they gonna get rid of it, because you know why? The Democrat gonna let the revolving door, he let too many people out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what got the hold on the state of Louisiana. There's too many black incarcerated in the prison that's full. Now you wanna take our kids, 12, 13, 11 years old, and put them on the river. They ain't gonna work. They ain't gonna survive. Because we know how the prison system works. They can tell you right, if the juveniles come out there, I'm telling y'all ain't gonna be no person or inmate, they're gonna be all free folks. That's a lie. Because who's gonna teach them in school? They gonna file somewhere they can get outdoor activities, where they gonna go. So they gonna be around us. You know, so we gotta come with a better avenue here in Shreveport. We gotta get with the politicians, we gotta get with our judge, we gotta get with our district attorney, and we gotta sit down and he gotta have an open mind and at least hear us out. He's the only district attorney that when you set a meeting with him, you don't meet with him. You meet with his assistant. I want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to no assistant.
Because you the one got the power. You don't want, because regardless of what we talk to them, his assistant about, they can say, yeah, we gonna do it. But when they sit down with him, he gonna kill it. So why would we just have
You look in your eyes.
Yeah, look in your eyes, because if a person, you can tell how a person gonna react when you look in his eyes when you talk to him.
We're we're gonna head into a break. We'll be back in a few short minutes. So y'all stick with us.
I'm telling you,